The 5th annual conference, organized by Uganda Law Society, attracted leaders from the international bar from countries like Burundi and Rwanda and senior practitioners in Uganda. The chief guest, Nobert Mao, who is the Minister of Justice and Constitutional Affairs, took the opportunity to remind the country about peaceful transition of power.
The Uganda Law Society has hosted this 5th annual law conference. The current president is there, and several past presidents are also seated, about 10 of them. We, the politicians, have failed to change power peacefully. And you ask yourself, in the words of Paul in the Galatians, who bewitched us? Congo has managed to change leaders. Burundi has managed to change leaders. Kenya has changed leaders. Tanzania may not have changed parties, but they have been changing leaders. We must identify that these forces that threaten instability are not just in one place. They are in government, they are also outside government.
The various rule of law reports by the Uganda Law Society have faulted the security agencies, especially the Army and the Uganda Police, for their heavy-handedness in handling civilians, especially during protests or even mere arrests. Yet the Constitution provides for innocence until proven guilty. Therefore, what is the Justice and Constitutional Affairs Ministry doing to change the state of affairs?
The orders that are carried out on the streets originate somewhere. So we must go to the source where the orders start.
Mao, who is the president of the Democratic Party, an opposition party, represented President Yoweri Museveni, who is also the chairperson of the ruling National Resistance Movement Party.
Under the NRM leadership, lawyers continue to enjoy unfettered freedom and liberty to practice their profession to the best of their abilities. This is a fact that is sometimes taken for granted and often abused.
Rebecca Kadaga, the Minister for East African Community Affairs, hinted at the challenges Africa is grappling with amid existing blueprints of the African Union. She tasked lawyers to specialize in matters of the East African community.
How many immigration lawyers are there in this country? Immigration specialists. We need them to deal with the issues I'm talking about, of work permits, of residence, and so on.
The Uganda Law Society, which organized the event, also has expectations.
It has always been a struggle to convince young lawyers to pair up and have practicing certificates. This is true of all other associations for professionals. So this 100,000 tax, we're in court for it, but we are just hoping that the ministry can have a change of policy. Because when we overregulate professionals, in a time when we want to compete with the international markets, then we are heavily disincentivizing them.
So will the government heed to Mao's call? Sudil Biarhanga, NTV.